All
right, welcome everybody to another episode of Whattup World Podcast. I'm Chris, aka the Coco Kid on Twitter. You can find me anywhere and everywhere.
Got Fred right here. You can find me at Fred80 at on Twitter.
Yeah, and then today I got a guest with me. It's Robert Shawn Santos.
Yes, Shawn Santos. You can do the Robert thing. That's kind of a boring name.
Okay, so Shawn Santos. Okay, I just go by what was on Facebook.
Oh, yeah. I got to keep it official. You got to know the full name still.
Yeah.
But you can find me on Facebook through Robert Shawn Santos. You can find me on Instagram through Shawn2Santos. And you can find me on TikTok the same way. TikTok, tip top. Oh, my God.
TikTok.
Another drink. Let's do it.
Yeah, no, you're the second Santos I know, so it's cool.
I'm a top. That's what it was.
You're a top?
Yeah.
And
Fred's a power bottom on some days.
For sure, I'm a bottom.
Fred's definitely a bottom.
That's cool, man. We'll meet.
Right.
Meet in the middle.
Say right. Love connection, the fuck?
Right.
Oh, man.
My wife won't like that too much. Hey, baby, I'm bringing home a big black guy, and it's all for me.
Yeah, she definitely won't like that.
She's gonna be like, no fair.
Right.
Like, what?
I want to peg him too.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I saw you on another podcast.
Yeah, Crux Crawford, Crux, yeah.
Crux, I went ahead and subscribed to that because I like.
Awesome. Yeah, I go on his shows multiple times. He's been wanting me to keep coming back because his dad likes me.
Yeah.
He likes my voice, likes how I sound. He thinks I'm so much fun.
Oh yeah. And they're a YouTube channel as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, he has a podcast, and that's where I found him because I looked him up. I was like, well, if he's a comedian, he's got to be somewhere. Like, if you can find me, you can find this guy.
Yeah,
he's
absolutely.
On tour, so
absolutely.
It's like, yeah.
I don't post too many clips anymore. I took a lot of the original, like old first starting down.
I have a theory for that, but let me ask you because I want it from the horse's mouth, right? Like, why do you not post clips?
I used to post everything I did, and then I realized, by the way, I offended some people with some of the jokes because they were new. I was young in the comedy game, so like I did one about a guy with a fucked up arm, but I name dropped him on stage.
Oh shit, son!
He wasn't upset at all. He thought it was fucking hilarious.
Of course, it's not him; it's the other guy.
No, it's the signalers.
Yeah,
the virtue signalers. They're like, hey man, he might say he's okay, but he's not. I'm like, bro. When I told him what I said, he fucking laughed immediately.
Yeah.
And the whole joke was like, you know. It starts with cleft lips. You ever seen that scar on people's lips?
Yeah. Well, Joaquin Phoenix has that.
Yeah, exactly. And actually, I always like to bring that up because of River Phoenix, and there's a reason.
Okay.
But I went to a Southern uncle one time, and I was like, hey, what is that? And he's just like, that's a failed abortion. You didn't know? That's where that's where the hanger got him.
Wow, what the heck?
Shit.
That's
And
funny.
this whole time now, I know Joaquin Phoenix was never wanted. You know, anytime you see somebody with a cleft lip, you're just never wanted. But the problem is my uncle kept going. He had other reasons for failed abortions. He's like, you ever seen the guys with the fucked up arms? It's because mom fell down some stairs or got pushed. One of the two.
That's
Shit, son.
Every physical deformity from birth can be described by a failed abortion. But doctors are like, no, you just came that way. You were just born fucked up. No, mom and dad didn't really want you.
right. That's funny.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
But yeah, I had somebody else hit me up from my high school actually about this shit. And they're like, hey man, that's fucked up, bro. I can't believe you name dropped him like that. I was like, I remember everybody in high school making fun of the same guy. You're lucky that we're not all dead right now from him shooting it up, you know?
Right.
This guy was not a normal guy, but
I hope he's a left-hander.
Yeah.
yes. I had to put the arm up first to verify, but yeah, I think he's a left-hander.
Okay.
At least unfortunately now.
Right.
Oh man, that's funny.
Dude, how awesome would it be to masturbate and figure out how to masturbate like that? Because I know it's like a weird sensation.
It would definitely. I think it would be like when you sit on your hand and let it go numb for a minute, and then just go ahead and stroke it out. It's gonna be like the stranger danger.
Yeah, yeah, but just the awkward stranger danger.
Right.
The lopsided
Right.
stranger danger.
Right.
From the back.
Like when you touch it, it's my germs. You know?
Oh my God, that's what it kind of looked like too, dude.
I believe it. No. I've seen that before. Yeah. I love. This is my favorite thing about stand up. I love when like people with deformities come to stand up. They know they're gonna be made fun of, but they're having the best time. And the thing is, it's like when they get picked out, they don't cry about it. No one throws a fit. They don't. They don't like roll on the floor and throw their wheelchair at you. They like fucking. They're chilling. You know what I mean?
Right.
We're all here to have fun. We're all here to laugh and like make fun of each other. And then you get those fucking people that like come up and they're just like, hey man, I was offended by what you said about that guy over there that I know nothing about.
Right. Have you ever had one of those?
I haven't, no.
Dude,
but I'm
Oklahoma,
pretty sure
that weekend I was telling you it was crazy that I missed.
Yeah.
Literally, I did my Middle Eastern bit. It's just a joke about talking about how my mom really led me to believe I was Middle Eastern for 6 weeks.
Did she really do that?
Yes, dude. I got a DNA test for Christmas.
Those are the best.
And got pulled aside, and she's like, look, you're going to find some shit out you don't like. you're Muslim. That's exactly what my mom said to me. Keywords on Christmas Day. So for 6 weeks, I was led to believe I was Muslim.
Dude, that's fucking hilarious.
wow.
Oh, my God.
Dude, I even put a towel around my head, looked in the mirror, and was like, oh, shit, I see it. You know, like,
What the heck?
like I fucking see it. You know? And it finally made sense because I walked to a 7-Eleven, never felt more invited. You know what I'm saying? I went to a fucking gyro place, and they're like, dude, gyros for life for you, brother. I was like, God, okay.
I'm one
This
with
is
the
awesome.
people.
It comes with perks.
Right.
I'm brown, but not that brown, bro.
Right.
Anyway, 6 weeks later, DNA test comes back. I'm half Brazilian. It's Portuguese, Spaniard, and a little bit of Inca, Native American. And found out Southern Baptists don't know they're fucking browns at all.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's a sad part about it. But shit, what was I even talking about?
The joke that had.
Yeah, so this girl pulls me aside, right, in Oklahoma, in Lawton, Oklahoma, and she's like, hey, listen, you're free. You're free.
What?
And then she's like, listen, you're free, and you don't need to bring your religion here. She really thought I was Middle Eastern. She didn't hear the rest of the joke. She just heard Muslim and was done.
Wow.
Just pulled me aside to let me know I'm in a free country now, but at the same time, don't bring your religion. I was like, it's such a fucking oxymoron I've ever heard one.
And somehow you're the bad guy. And,
Yeah.
and I don't understand.
I'm the bad guy.
Dude, the crap, bro.
What? I would have been
Crowds
like,
are
ma'am, are
something
you?
else, man.
Did you not hear me?
How I responded to her was,
Yeah.
I didn't know Catholicism wasn't allowed. You know, like bitch, what are you talking about?
I would have been like,
Exactly.
okay, he's being funny. Okay, that was
She was too drunk, bro. Like,
Oh,
she
okay.
blamed 3 of me, 2 of my buddies, Diego Morales, Big Al, and me on stealing her cell phone, which then was found by the DJ booth where she was at.
What the heck? Oh yeah, no, she's a menace.
Oh, absolutely.
She's a
She saw
menace.
3 brown people. She's like, nah,
No,
I'm not having
not
it.
in here.
Some of these people are just nuts.
Dude, the racist Karens are the craziest ones because they don't give a fuck. They'll just say it how it is.
Do you ever hit open mics?
All day, every day. If you actually go to dfwcomedians.com, or not .com, through Facebook, the link share,
Yeah.
they actually finally put a comprehensive list of every location,
Oh,
every time.
I definitely got to do that before I leave. Or
And
before
so you
leave,
can
I'm gonna
actually,
have to
yeah,
find it,
absolutely. It's right on DFW Comedians, and you can see where everybody's at and what time they're doing. So you can schedule yourself better off.
Fuck yes.
I only hit like 1 or 2 mics a week because I'm too good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't need. I'm
Hey, you're
just
pro,
playing.
bro.
Yeah,
You don't
2
need to-
years
you don't need to be
pro.
with those bottom feeders. Fuck out of
Fuck
here.
yeah, they're all 18 and 19 anyway, man.
Dude,
Like,
somebody. Well, I try to explain Fred what like an open mic night is like, and I was like, it's like watching toddlers go on stage and yell at you.
but it's entertaining, dude.
Yeah.
It's so entertaining.
Like
because
I'm
they're
laughing
so
not because
bad.
they're funny. Yeah,
Right.
I'm laughing because I'm just like, bro, like keep coming back. We have a guy that I love him,
so
Dan.
bad.
I love you, Dan Gilbert. Great comedian, not really, but great comedian. Love you, Dan. He's a awkward comedian. He likes to do the silent pauses, the long pauses, and then like,
Oh, yeah.
dude, he sat down on stage one time and just sat there and thought for like 30 seconds. I was fucking dying.
That's funny.
Like, because it was hilarious to me as a comedian,
my
but to the audience, you're just like,
What the hell's going on?
Like, is
Right.
this a show? Like, yes.
I'll tell you who the I don't know who is the best pauser. Like comedian wise.
Pauser?
Yeah, like somebody that could really play the pause well.
Dude, oh God, I hate saying it, but Carlos Mencina and George Lopez were probably.
I would go with George Lopez only because I don't like Carlos Mencia.
You know what, dude? I had a show I wanted to get on through at the Addison Improv, and they were doing a costume contest of like celebrity comics.
What about Bill Hicks though?
Bill Hicks is dope.
Yeah, like he could play the pause really well too.
Yeah, but I mean, he hasn't worked in so long.
Well, he's dead, so.
Yeah, there's that too. And the sad part is, I should know all this.
He says, "Well, yeah, that too." I mean,
Well,
it's obviously, yeah, it's gonna. Be
I
funny.
work for his fucking friend. Like, I work for Outlaw Comedy Crew. That was his
Yeah,
original.
that's
crew.
his original crew. Yeah.
And I should know all this info.
That's
like
why
I
when you
said,
said it, yeah, that's why when you said you work with Outlaw, I was like, that's dope.
yeah. Sorry, Bill Hicks in your grave, but
I love Bill Hicks. He had to be one of. He's in my top 10 easy.
dude, Lucy, my top 10 are the worst comics technically because they're hated by society, but I love their comedy.
So,
Bill Cosby,
Oh, of course.
one of the
okay.
greatest greatest. I can't talk to this.
Grittiest.
Grittiest
That's a
comedians.
new word. That's a new word.
But he was a clean comic on stage, and he could kill a crowd, just kill a whole crowd with his stories.
I
and then-
remember watching. He used to do those. He used to do those kids say the darndest things.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd bring the kids up there and just let them talk, and then watch these kids just go ape shit. It was fun.
And then he'd go molest their mothers.
Yeah.
He'd go roofie the mom.
Damn.
Like, hey, you want your kid to be a celebrity?
I was actually
Right.
gonna keep that one clean. I wasn't even gonna touch it. And here you go.
Got to, because he touched it plenty of times.
Yeah, no shit.
He's
Yeah.
good.
Speaking
I like
of,
it.
while we're talking Bill Cosby, we cover our drinks.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I don't want, yeah.
I mean, you can if you want. I'm nasty though. Like, I don't know. This thing's been a lot of places back in the day.
God.
You know, Korea was a hell of a fucking show. I'm not allowed to talk about it. My wife will get mad, so I'll leave that out there.
So who do you got? All right, who do you got like top 5 all time?
Yeah,
Top
yeah.
5, Louis C.K.
Awesome. Yeah.
Louis C.K. Honestly, I don't give a fuck if he jerked off in front of a bunch of people.
I don't
Cool.
care if he jerked off on me.
I would. He could jerk off on me, and I'll go do a show for him
Yeah.
and be happy about it.
I do
like,
it. I do it with his jizz on my shoulder.
yeah, absolutely, and I'll make a
100%.
joke about it, 100%. But
Yeah,
like,
I'm like this belongs to Louis.
Louis is like one of my like tops.
Yeah, I love
Past
Louis.
that, George Carlin, of course.
Yeah.
because he was the most realist, straightforward thinking person that I could ever see on stage.
I want to just interrupt you real quick. Best writer, hands down. I think he wrote the best jokes.
He wrote the
Because-
most social aware jokes.
Exactly.
That was the
that's
thing.
My shit.
If
I
he was
like
alive
social
right
aware.
now,
Yeah.
he'd be tearing us down
He would
piece
be
by piece.
fucking shit up. He'd have 19 specials right
And his
now.
germ joke from like back in the day, he'd be like, "I fucking told you so.
Yeah.
I told you were going this way,
Yeah.
you pieces of shits."
I love George Carlin
So
much.
George Carlin, Louis C.K., Bill Cosby, of course Dave Chappelle's got to be in the top 5. Just great comedian. And then from there, myself, because I'm an egotistical bastard.
That's what I was just about to say. If you don't put yourself in your top 5, yeah,
No, I'm fucking hilarious, bro.
I believe you.
I make my mom laugh.
That's kind of hard to do.
Dude, it is, bro. It is. She's a bitch. Damn. Dude, my mom like introduced me to the greatest thing when I was 11, methamphetamine. It's fucking awesome.
Oh my God.
Ah, shit. You
It's
know
been
how
a
I
great
know-
childhood since then.
You know how I know we're a comedian? Because as soon as you said that, I said meth in my head.
Oh yeah, dude, just straight meth. Like it's there. It was there at least. Not anymore.
I never actually did meth though. I did heroin like an adult.
Dude, yeah. Well, see, I didn't. I was too scared to shoot up, so I did smoke it one time off aluminum foil. Like that's any better. But
It's not because aluminum foil is bad for you.
Straight
They're telling us
cancer.
not to wrap our barbecue in it anymore. Yeah, because it'll cause cancer.
Really?
So you got to do heroin through a needle like a normal person.
Damn.
I'll just borrow my grandma's diabetic needles, her insulin needles, and make that happen later.
I do have a question for you though.
Yeah.
What for the people who don't know or like don't not know your backstory? What led you to comedy?
Well, shit, bro.
A bad
I told you like 3 different things. Can you tell?
always the
Didn't know
same.
what race I was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shitty mother. You know, I actually got lied to for like I said, 26 years. I was given to a guy at 2 that was supposedly my real dad. My wife called it the day she met that dude. She's like, that is not your fucking dad. Honestly, he was never really a father anyway. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
All right.
that's just not him. You don't look like him. You don't look like your mom. You don't look like him. You need to get a DNA. That's why she got the goddamn DNA test.
Damn.
I really didn't think. I thought I was going to find out how white I was. Like, honestly. I was like, oh, okay. I'm just like Italian.
I found
Alright.
out how white I was when I got my DNA test.
Yeah, you're just Irish, right? Or Scottish.
No, not even close. It's Scandinavian.
Really?
Yeah, but like the thing was, I already knew, and then me and my wife got it done at the same time, and she found out she's like damn near 100% Irish. Like it's stupid how Irish she is. And then I found out I was like this mixed mutt with like Scandinavian, like a little bit of Irish sprinkled in with like 0.1% African, and I was like,
Oh,
yes!
why do always white people bring up how much African they
Right,
have inside
right.
of them?
I don't know why it was there, but just was.
All you're doing is
That's not
proving
even-
the point.
That's not
Right,
even the
right.
best part.
Where everything originated from. We were
I
all
never,
black.
I never
Right.
denied that. But the thing is, it's like that's not even the best part. I was 3% Jewish.
Oh, where's the money at, bro?
Show
And
me
then
the money.
the funniest part about that was my dad's a racist.
Really?
So it just made, dude, when I found that, I fucking rolled. I was like, oh my God, not only is there African in my DNA, but now I'm fucking Jewish too.
Yeah.
Dude, I hit both marks, bitch.
Well, you know, Hitler was a Jew. Hitler was a Jew.
Yeah,
really?
but he's a shitty
Yeah,
Jew.
you didn't know that? Hitler was a Jew, just like Jesus. Jesus was a
Yeah,
Jew
yeah.
too.
I knew Jesus
Yeah.
was a Jew, but I didn't know.
So
he
they're
was
kind of
a
on
Jew.
the same level, right?
So he hated himself then.
I don't know.
No, they're not on the same
don't
level.
think so. I don't
No,
think
one
they
tried to
are.
save a bunch of people. One just tried to save one type of people. You know what I'm saying?
That's he wasn't though.
No.
That's weird, isn't it?
He was just in denial of his Judaism. I don't know. He was like, all these Jews making the banks horrible, and you know, because you know how that all broke down, right? Like how that all happened, like with Hitler and all that. It was because Germany went bankrupt after the First World War. World War I. God, I can't talk to fucking day.
Yeah.
But anyway, after they went bankrupt, he went from there and it's like, hey, we're gonna start a whole new coalition and we're gonna rise Germany back up, and that's what started the tumbling effect. And then it got to the point where it's like, oh, we're gonna blame the Jews now on the banking system for for us going bankrupt and being
Right.
poor and all that, and that's where that all started at.
When in doubt, blame a Jew. Typical
Right.
white person.
I mean, that's pretty much everybody in Hollywood nowadays too.
Oh,
What are you
yeah,
talking
for sure.
about?
For sure. Hell yeah.
Oh man, that's so fucked up.
But what led me to comedy, really, I've been in theater for 4 years through high school and stuff like that. I'm an art major now in college. I've always wanted to be on stage. I've actually wanted to be an actor, but I don't have the face
for it, yeah.
or the money to make the face. So
Oh.
right now, just comedy is the best outlet, I guess you could say. And with my comedy, it's stories. It's mostly shit that's happened to me. I keep it very personable, so it stays very true, and it's not ever infringing on anybody else or stepping on toes. Like
Right.
you can't talk shit. Tell me anybody else that's been 26 that found out they were fucking not white. You know what I'm saying? Find out their dad's not real. I mean, all that shit, dude. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I get to hold that to me, and I get to tell that story. But in time, also doing shit like this, I get to actually look for my real father. Not to say that he watches your podcast on a regularly,
right.
but you never fucking know.
Well, if he does, he could DM me, and then we'll make it happen.
Oh, absolutely.
We'll make another
together.
podcast with just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, to
Your
make it
father.
awkward, like, hey, bro, I'm your son.
Yeah, I'll sit in the middle. So that way,
You don't know anything about me,
Right.
But I got problems, and I'm ready to be. I need you to be an emotional support person,
Right.
And if not, I'm just gonna call you a piece of shit the rest of your life.
Right.
Exactly.
I didn't put my dick in my mom. I promise you, that was your fucking fault.
Right.
Speaking of, if you don't speak any English and you meet a white girl that is DTF on day one, just leave it alone, because then you get shit like this. You get shit like this, bro. Like, I swear to God, like, I don't
shots
understand.
fired.
Shots fired at mom right there,
Yeah.
mom, fucking whore.
Oh my god. I don't know how we got into this. I don't know how we got to trashing your mom so hard.
Well, you
Yeah.
asked about my comedy career. This
Yeah.
is where it started. Thank
He
you, mother.
asked you. I just sat here.
You just took all the verbal abuse.
Right.
I feel like I'm about to get DM'd by your mom. Like, who the fuck do you think you are?
Oh, no, she'd be DMing you for other reasons. Promise you.
Oh,
My mom
good.
got around, bro. If you were around 89, 90, 91, 97, all the way till now, you probably met my mom.
Damn. That bad?
Bro, that bad.
Where
Dude,
were you born and raised?
Here, Watauga, Texas.
Oh, okay.
Well,
okay.
I say born and raised. I was raised all around Fort Worth, homeless for a few years and shit like
Yeah.
that, growing up as a kid. And I went back to Watauga where my grandmother lives, and I take care of her now. And so
Nice.
that's just, we got back here in 2016 when I was in the Army. Like, we finally all got out and moved back from Fort Hood and came in here in 2016. And then COVID happened. Then after when COVID happened, that's when I finally decided to say, you know what, I'm gonna get on stage. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do some jokes. So once Hyenas opened back up, I was day one. Like,
And how was your first show? Was it
it's honestly, I hate saying this, but I've never bombed.
Really? That's
I
good.
have never bombed, and when I say never bombed, I've never went on stage, performed, and you know if you did
yeah.
good or bad, like
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And I've never had a bad reaction on stage.
My first open mic was bad.
Really?
It was really bad. I had no idea what I was doing. I think I was trying to do like Rodney Dangerfield and Bill Hicks all at the same time. Dude, it
Okay.
was so bad. It was so bad. I remember it and I'll never forget it. And then when I walked off stage, I remember I told myself, I was like, that will never fucking happen again.
Yeah.
And so that was my motivation.
I mean, you learn from failing, and I'm not gonna tell you I've been on the stage every single time and been perfect. I mean, I've had failures in between, but it's
Yeah.
also about how you recuperate the crowd, like bring
Right.
it back. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, I've had some bad jokes, but I've never had a bad set.
How long are your sets? Are you doing 30s or are you doing
No, God, no, dude. I wish. Somebody wants to offer a 30, I'll do a 30.
Yeah, I
but
know. You
the
doing
longest I've
fives?
done is 15, 20.
15
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's honestly the longest I've done, but that's through different mics and then different showcases and then hosting. You work about 45 minutes on stage to hosting, so tell jokes in between. So I mean, I've done time, but I've never done a long extent. So 30 minutes is gonna be like 15 minutes of me
Dude,
talking.
I would crave for a 30-minute set.
Dude, just 15 minutes of crowd work that's gonna sound like shit for me right now.
Well, I'm bad at crowd work, and that's what I'm working on now.
Really?
I haven't done stand up in so long, and then I finally got back into it, and I was just like, oh, I'm so excited. I started back writing, using life experiences, adding all the one-liners in, breaking it down, and then like I got to the point where I was like, I'm ready. I'm fucking ready. So I'm doing open mics now, getting all my material together, getting back used to being on stage, and then after that, I'm just gonna take off and run with it.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Wherever it ends
absolutely. Let me know. Like, let me see you perform sometimes, man. We'll make some
Yeah,
shit
no,
happen.
that's what I'm saying,
book
yeah,
too
definitely.
a little bit too. So like,
Yeah?
I'm trying to get like this shit going, really going. I'm using all my networks from the military, so I can get like actual VFW posts, and then I
Oh,
can get
wow.
on post shows and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
And so
That's awesome.
wow.
Man.
it's all pre-budgeted, man. They pay you, and I just need big headliners. That's the biggest thing. It's the hardest part, trying to find actual comics that don't want an obscene amount of money just to do a show.
Right.
Yeah.
Some of them are crazy, dude. Like, I was looking at pricing, I was like, God, you want $8,000 and a hotel room and a flight just to come tell 30 minutes worth of jokes?
Damn.
Yeah. I went to Bill Burr. I went to go watch him. I think it was during the COVID 2020 shutdown. He was still touring, but it was like It was right there at what is it? It's a net garden. Is that it? It's right there in downtown, right off the freeway, and it's open. So we were freezing our asses off, and we had to sit. We had to sit in these little squares that are like 6 feet apart from each other. And and then every time he was telling it was so bad. He had to tell a joke, and then he'd have to wait for the fucking freeway to calm down, and then go back and then like continue his set. And it was he made it funny. But
I bet he
man,
did. I must say he was pretty fucking.
Dude, Bill Burr's a genius.
Yeah,
but like it was the way it was going on, and we can't record anything because I wish I could have.
You want any more vodka?
Yeah, you can pour me up a little bit. So I'll just drink it straight.
Jeez.
So he after that was all said and done, I told my wife, I was like, man, that was the best experience. Because at the end of it, he was like, I want to thank everybody because I know that since everything's been shut down and everything, you guys are real fans of comedy. Like you are real elite fans because not a lot of people book this.
No, not a lot of people do that.
And not a lot of people do
Go
it.
through the whole precautionary.
You have to understand what we as fans did. We went out in the middle of the fucking winter, sat outside in these tiny little fucking squares listening to Bill Burr. That was the only reason we were there. And I can't remember if it was, I don't remember what that place was called. My wife will remember. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, dude, that's my memory bank is the wife. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
that's mine too.
Like,
Yeah.
who's that guy again?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's my wife remembers everything for me.
So you're doing comedy. What about you, man?
Me, I'm more into like graphic design, editing.
Oh, so you're going to make me an EPK. Cool.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Well, I mean, I could.
You know, like a small website,
Yeah.
kind of a link. Yeah.
I'm not quite there on website. I'm more to like posters or I'm trying to think. Posters. I could
Tentacle porn, like hentai.
No, I'm not there.
I just play.
That would be dope, though. That would be fucking
It's his own
dope. I
porn.
can make you like a
What's up?
cool card, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Business card or something like that.
I honestly, Fred is one of those people. He's a really humble guy. He doesn't
Yeah.
think he could do a lot, but Fred's a genius.
If you can do that much, you can probably do a lot more than you
He
think.
can do it. He just the thing about Fred is his time.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of
Why
time.
do I feel like you keep trying to say, look at Fred, go, it's because you're black and he just,
No.
society's against
No,
you.
no, he knows that's the reason.
Yeah, for sure.
Society
no.
doesn't accept.
Don't
it.
ever let your ego not be deflated by something like that. If you're gold, man, be gold.
Yeah.
Fred's a genius, bro. He
Be
just,
gold.
No, Fred's really smart at what he does. He really does. He's the one that put all this together. I paid for it, but he did it. So
Oh, okay.
That was yeah.
Wow, he really had to put that out there. He's like, why'd he paid for it?
No.
No, it's not like that. Like he paid for shit too. But I'm saying like when we went in on this, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, and Fred was like, let me take the reins. And I was like, all right. And
So all
then
the
that's how you got
IT
this.
stuff and
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
is
all
all
the
you.
IT stuff,
Oh,
all of the
okay.
editing, the background, the everything was all Fred. We
Hell
just got
yeah.
an intro done by Kaz over there that you met earlier. But other than that, everything's been Fred.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, this
Hell
is
yeah.
all thanks to him, man. Like for real.
How long has this been going on?
Since
January?
January.
Hell yeah.
Our first episode aired January. What, that first week of January? We recorded it in December, but our first
In my garage.
Yep, in his garage.
Freezing cold.
Yep.
With one of my friends.
Mhm.
And that was our very first episode. And it
Yep.
was lit. And
Yes.
the episode was dope.
Yeah.
And so like once we went back and watched it, me and Fred were like, yeah, this is what we're
See,
doing.
I watched like the last
what we're
episode
doing.
you guys did.
Oh.
It was good. It was funny, but it was
Yeah.
just you two, I think, at the time.
Yeah, it's just a reaction.
Yeah, reaction.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
We'll just do reactions to little stuff, and then
Mm.
like, or if like we'll just do like if it's just us two and no one shows up to the podcast or nobody
Mm.
wants to do it or we don't have anything booked, I'm like, hey Fred, like the Tiffany Haddish thing, right? I was like, yeah, that shit just popped off, so like let's talk about it. What is your opinion? You're like,
yeah,
all right,
I
we'll pull up
see
the
what you're
video,
saying.
and then before you know, we have a whole show
Right. So,
just
yeah.
on opinions of one video.
just on opinions of one
Yeah.
video,
Single
man.
clip.
and people love watching that stuff, man.
Oh
They
shit!
really
I
do.
picked up
They're
a UFO clip the other day.
I saw it, dude.
Yes.
So I saw it, and my wife goes, hey, you know what? Rob just posted some stuff, and I was like, who the fuck is Rob? And she goes, yeah, the guy that that you're trying to get on the podcast. Oh, we can do a video take. Oh no, we're doing pictures.
He just wanted
He just
a
wanted,
quick
he's wanted
clip.
to do some pictures.
Hey man, just don't do too many dirty things with that photo, okay? All right. If you aim for a face, it's that one in the middle.
Right.
It's this one right here. I have a cummable face. It's okay. So like, so anyway, yeah, and he was like, no, it's the guy that you're trying to get on the podcast. I was like, okay, let me see it. So I look at the video, and then like I was watching it, and I was like, that's not a UFO. And she goes, yeah, that's that space station that I was talking about the other day.
The Starlink.
Like the Starlink thing. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like,
I don't believe it's Starlink,
UFO.
man. I
You
don't
know,
believe. I still look
I
at that
knew it.
footage.
I told you, babe. I told you. He ain't gonna believe that shit.
I ain't gonna believe
He's
it.
a comedian. He can't.
There's
He
no
couldn't
fucking
believe
way
if he
because it
fucking
didn't
was.
last long enough like the normal Starlinks last. It didn't trail long enough. I mean, I went through all kinds of Starlink footage to see if it
Yeah.
was similar. There was like one that was somewhat similar, but it was so much longer.
Right.
And this one, if you look at the footage, it looks like a fucking UFO.
I'm not gonna lie to you, it did. When I first saw it, I was like, "Whoa!" And then I was like, "Well, wait a minute," because it would be different if it came off a BuzzFeed or something. Then I'd be like, "Ah, whatever." But when a guy that I'm just kind of talking to, chopping up and getting to know, posts some stuff like that, I'm like, "Well, I know he's a comedian, and I know comedians." I'm like, "Yeah." Yeah,
Dude,
no,
I legit was
believe that
scared.
one.
Like my wife was. If you hear this in the footage, she's like, "Go get your dad."
Yeah, I
she's
heard
literally
that
coming to get
part,
me because she was freaked out by it. And I was like, "We've never seen like I've seen Starlink in the air before."
So it was a video you recorded.
My
He
wife
re-
recorded
yeah,
Oh, okay.
Oh, your wife recorded.
right outside of her house, dude. Like looking straight up. We had just got home. We like just pulled up and it was there. And so like if you look at the comment thread, because it's actually booming a little bit more now. I got like 10,000 views on one of them.
Yeah.
And like about 60 comments, but half of them are Starlink. The other half are like, maybe UFO. And the other half just talk shit. Like fuck 'em.
Well, and never mind.
What?
I was about to say, what is that Starlink? But I'm kind of
The satellite system
Yeah,
that
yeah,
Elon
yeah.
Musk has been
Yeah,
shooting
yeah.
up on SpaceX. And I get that, but it's typically when the rocket trails off, you know what I'm saying, or the satellite movement or something like that.
Right.
There was no scheduled reports of that day on the 19th of September. I remember the exact day because the shit scared the fuck out of me, man.
Yeah, I remember when she's like, I don't think he knows that's not a UFO, and I was like, well, he's a comedian, so even if he thought it was, it wouldn't matter. He's still gonna make a bit
It's
of
something in the fucking sky.
it. And that too. So
That's what I'm saying.
it's
People
still
are
awesome.
people are like, oh, it's just Starlink. I'm like, it's just a weather balloon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Roswell,
Yeah,
right,
just a weather balloon. It's always something. If
Right.
you have a predetermined answer for something before
Right.
you even really put the time into it to investigate,
Right.
No, I agree.
it's
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
What
That's
your
right.
senses is based on someone else that's smarter than you, that you assume is smarter than you, is telling you what it is.
Right.
If you live life like that, you're just a sheep.
Yeah, true.
That's true. But what do you really think it is? You really think it was a UFO? Or they don't even call them UFOs anymore.
They call them,
USOs.
UPOs.
UPOs.
Yeah, UPOs.
Yep.
UPOs now.
Unidentified
Phenomenon.
UAOs. It's unidentified aerial phenomena.
There's a P. There's
UAP.
a UPO or something like that. There's another one too.
I don't know.
Unidentified
They're
phenomenon.
still UFOs to me.
Or it was like,
I thought it was unidentified aerial
or
phenomena.
aerial phenomenon. Yeah, it's aerial phenomenon. That's what it
Yeah.
is. You're
So
right. You're
UAPs
right.
or something like that. Yeah.
It's, what? Just another name to tell us it's something that we don't know what it is.
Exactly. That's why I said it's still UFOs to
It's
me.
UAP now.
Yeah, that's what we just.
Yeah.
We already. we already figured out.
Unidentified aerial
We went through
phenomenon.
this whole line
Sorry,
of figuring
I
that
wanted
out,
to-
Fred. We already know.
It's okay. He has his headset on, right? Is it
Yeah.
good? Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure. Making sure you can sound check.
Is this thing on?
Right.
Like, do I need to get closer? No,
Right.
no, I don't.
Yeah.
It got sexier though.
Do you really think it was a UFO though? I mean,
I'm
I wanna know what
50-50.
you
I'm
think.
50-50 because
50-50?
I've always told myself, like, I'll tell you, like, now I go outside sometimes and I literally have conversations with the sky. I'm just like, hey guys, like, whenever you want,
Yeah.
whenever you want,
Yeah,
Right.
mushrooms will do that to you.
dude, all day
Oh,
long, bro.
oh
You ever heard
my
of
God.
4-ACO DMT?
Yes.
I took some on a Tootsie
Really?
Roll, $20, best $20 I ever spent, dude. I rolled for 4 hours on waves of just like simacillin. It was nuts.
Dude, that sounds awesome.
I saw Buddha in the sun, like he blocked out the sun as I'm like eyes closed looking at the direction of the sun. Yeah. Saw the original data matrix that we're in, like all the grid and shit on the concrete.
Shit.
I would walk away and then come back and it was still there.
Damn.
You know, that's
Damn.
a weird trip. You know what I'm saying? Like typically it's always a glance or a simple, like, no, it's right there. It's just there. Like, and
son,
like
you
I would even
fucked
calm
up.
down. Like you hit the waves of like shrooms. I'd calm down and look. I'm like, it's still there. And I couldn't get anybody else to confirm it for me, so it was just my trip. But yeah, we're in the Matrix, guys.
All right.
I
wouldn't be surprised
I
if it
actually believe that. I do
Yeah.
really think this is a simulation.
Oh, we're a simulation of a simulation of a simulation of a simulation of a simulation.
Oh,
I
yeah,
really
Rick and Morty.
believe that.
Well, not even that. Look at fucking our scientists that tell us this. Elon Musk, what the hell's his name? From fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson. He's one of the big ones too.
Didn't Michio Kaku say something about that?
You talking about the guy that's always in the like the quantum physics videos
Yeah,
and shit?
yeah.
Yes, they've all said that we're
Yeah.
based on the math, just the statistics. We have a higher statistic probability of being an actual simulation than we do being real.
Yep.
We're like at 90% being a simulation to 10% potentially being real. I actually think the numbers are even farther skewed, like 99% being fake to 1% being
So
real.
when does the simulation end? When we die?
No. See, that the whole point is when technology, you get so far advanced, like us, right? We're on all this technology. You get so far advanced to the point where you start, then Neuralink, right? You plug your brain into a computer.
Right.
You transfer that consciousness into a computer. And then from that, you keep pre-programming simulation. So we, as a society, have already advanced millions of years ago into like this crazy AI, sophisticated supercomputer, and we've constantly pre-programmed the same timelines. That's where you get the multi-universe. That's where you get the whole parallel universes, the deja vu. It's because you've already.
How do you explain the Mandela effect then?
Because you've relived it in a different time form.
Bam! What'd I say, Fred? Yeah. I said the same shit last time we were here.
Dude, shrooms are a hell of a drug, bro. Like, they awake. Like, I am the real woke, okay? Like. It's true. It's all 100% true, man. It's sad, but it's true. But at the same time, if that's true, if we're in a simulation, that means God is also true. That means his devil is also true. Because if it's programmed, well, here's the thing. It's anything that we do in our lives. If you can think it, if you can think it, right, it means you can build it like a master builder of Legos.
Right.
If you can fucking think it, you can make it happen. That's where, like, nowadays, our pseudoscience from the 80s is becoming reality. If you look at all the different technologies that we have, like the Neuralink, dude, that's that's neural diving into a computer. That's widening that bandwidth to where now, if I wanted to start talking Arabic to you guys, you would understand and I would be able to talk it.
That's wild.
Like the Matrix, bro. He's like, I know kung fu.
Right.
What do you think about the Neuralink thing, though? Would you do it?
Dude, I'm down. I'm the first sign up, bro.
I literally said sign me up.
Sign me up because
I don't know.
So it's like basically like a chip that he's gonna put inside some cortex of your brain.
Right.
See, if I had the Neuralink, I would know exactly what it was.
Yeah, he'd be able to Google it in his head.
Just boom, and it's there. So like they put it. It's like they surgically implant it into your brain. To make you like a damn near computer.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying I wouldn't personally. The side effects, you don't know.
Whoa, no. The technology's been around for years. We've been doing it to kids with bad hearing. That little hearing aid they put in, that's literally putting diodes in so they can send the signal to the eardrum or to the brain to be able to let you hear.
Yeah.
It's just advancing that technology to the point now where our bandwidth from our phone to our brains is very minimal because we only take anything through sight, smell, our 5 senses, right?
Right.
So what Neuralink's doing is adding an additional bandwidth where that is already a knowledge you can pull from. It's like a third brainwave almost.
Damn.
Yeah, it'd be dope. I just hope it comes with a better memory than I have.
Dude, I'm just going to finally figure out how to really masturbate. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the right way? Because Google won't tell me. Like,
right.
Elon Musk would be so disappointed in you.
Dude, no, he's not. No, he's not.
He's going to be like, so what did you really use the Neuralink for? I mean, I spent billions of dollars on this project. What was it for? He's like, I learned how to masturbate.
The right way.
The right way.
The right way.
I've been doing it with my left the whole time. It's the right thing. I was so lost.
I didn't know you're supposed to do circles with a thumb, on top of the head, bro. Like,
whoa.
Shit happens. Fucking ass play, bro. If you're not an ass play, get into it.
What do you think of
I don't know about that one.
What do you think of if stuff like that happens and it starts to become like a program, right? So like basically like they're gonna do it the way that you ever seen that movie Repo Man?
Fuck yeah.
So that's how I look at it. Like when you start getting into body parts and doing stuff like that, what happens if you don't make the payment? Well, they just like cut you off.
Yeah, I mean,
think about it,
if that happens,
I swear to God, I don't know why. Oh my bad. Sorry, my little
no
cord's
worries.
fucked up. So like, I don't know why I have those thoughts, but I do. It's like, what if you don't make the payment on?
Because they fucking do it now, bro. It was 110 degrees this last summer, right?
Yeah.
And somebody was a little late on the electricity payment, right?
Right.
I fucking called these guys like, look, I'll have the payment next day. They're like, nope, we're gonna cut it off. I was like, it's 110 degrees outside. You're gonna cut my fucking power off? They're like, yeah.
That's ERCOT though.
I mean, that's what I'm saying though. Like, it's already there. Like, when it comes to money, dude, no one gives a fuck about you. They just care about what you have to give.
True. No, you ain't gonna get an argument out of me.
Nah, man,
but that Repo Man shit had me thinking, bro. Especially when he, like, spoiler alert, he got repoed in the end, and I was like, whoa, dude, like that could totally happen.
Yeah, absolutely. How many times have you seen big people get fucking put to the bottom from the same people that they were peers?
Yep.
All the fucking time.
Yep.
All the time. As soon as somebody gets a chance to shit on somebody, they do it.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, I do the same thing. If someone's like, "Hey, come shit on me," I'm fucking shit on you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Plastic or paper? What do you want?
You'll do it literally, though. That's yeah.
But with the Neuralink too, though, man, the whole dive shit, dude, I can't wait. I can't fucking wait because when you dive in, think about this shit, right? You're about to die, right? With death, there's one thing that's scary because there's nothing, right? If there's nothing, there's nothing. But with the Neuralink, now I get to put my consciousness on a fucking computer, and I get to be Ash Ketchum from Pokemon. All memories erased besides maybe the fact that I do know that I'm Shawn, you know?
Right.
And I get to live a whole life in a universe of Pokemon. Then I can switch up. I'll do Digimon next time, my next lifespan. Then I'll do fucking Superman next lifespan, Marvel Universe, you know, DC, whatever I fucking want to.
Yeah.
That's what's available to that future
lit.
technology, man.
Oh yeah, that'd be fucking lit, dude. I would love to do that.
Yeah.
I would do. I would go to Harry Potter.
Oh hell no.
The Harry Potter universe.
He's like, I'd fuck so many nerd witches right
So
now.
many,
What if you become
I'm
a muggle?
smashing
though?
all the nerd
What if you're a
witches.
muggle?
Yeah, dude. What if you get this shitty spot? Like you're the what is that kid
That
used
would
to?
be
The
my
fat
luck,
kid
too.
that's like the
My
cousin.
luck, my serious luck would I would be a mogul that just transports stuff from one place to another.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't even know the.
You're just the
exist.
milkman.
You're just-
Just the milk guy.
He's like, fuck, I got to reset it again.
But me, I'm gonna take advantage of it because I'm about to knock down some of these females.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
They
especially
seem
while
pretty
while
easy.
fucking
Like I was
husbands
watching
aren't
Harry
home.
Potter,
Yeah,
I
I'm
was like,
fucking there.
nobody's ever taken a shot on any of these girls.
No
Nobody.
one.
yeah.
There's not
Dude, that was
one
not
play.
me as a teenager. As a
No.
teenager, dude, and I could do magic, bitch.
Bitch, I'm about to finger bang the fuck out of you right now.
Over with.
Right.
I'm about to dry hump you for 2 hours.
Fuck yeah.
I missed that, bro.
A lot
Remember
of
when that
things
shit was
Days,
fun?
Yeah, those
Yeah.
days were fun.
Dude, now sex is just like you gotta build up the energy for it. You're just,
Oh my
fuck.
god. Oh.
I used to
I'm
have
not-
so much time just focused on touching a pussy, and now it's like I just.
See, I'm not there yet. I'm getting there though.
Oh, you don't have a girl or nothing?
No, I do. I'm just saying I'm not at that where it's like, oh, I gotta build it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you still got that young back.
Dude,
That's why.
I've been together for 16 years, married for 13. Like I said, ass play will become a thing. You'll get there. You'll get there. Dude, the first time that your wife looks at you or your girl looks at you after she does it, she just looks so disappointed. She's like, really? This is what it comes to? This is what gets you off now? It's like, no, bitch, you just never found it until now. Like,
right.
Yeah. Yeah. The longer you've been married, yeah.
It's like, I'm sorry that my clit's in my ass, okay? Dude, that's the prostate, bro. What are you talking about? Get your prostate tickled one day. Like, I lick your pussy all the time. I just need you to touch my prostate every now and then,
Oh my
okay?
god, that was the funniest shit. He said my clit's in my ass. Oh fucking weak. Oh my god.
Are you glad to have me now?
Dude, I've been trying to do this for a while, and I'm sorry I didn't.
I'm sorry I
happen
ditched
sooner.
you last weekend, dude. I was just like,
No,
fuck.
it happens.
Well, 2 weekends ago. That's
Yeah,
right.
no, it happens. No, but
Yeah.
I ditched you last week, and I had a surprise trip to Florida. So,
How'd that go?
oh, it was horrible.
Was it for your Trump rally? Your whitey?
He's coming back, guys.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, no. I had to move my mother-in-law down to Florida because the hurricane was coming, and I was like, you got to get there quick.
Yeah,
before it
because
hits."
I want you dead, bitch.
no. It's actually because they were going through something, so she was moving anyways, and I was like, all right, I'll volunteer, I'll help.
Damn,
Like-
so you really helped her move into a hurricane.
Well, okay. Cliches aside, I actually like my mother-in-law. She's actually really cool. So
Mother-in-law.
yeah,
Oh, okay, cool.
yeah. And then
That's-
so it was me, my wife, my mother-in-law, and my infant daughter all went to Florida.
Dude, so how
one
many
car
scenes on
ride,
Pornhub do you have with you and your
18
mother-in-law? Like, you really love her, bro. How many scenes? How many times she caught you off
shit.
guard? Like, your dad's gone.
Oh.
You know what? That's
Step,
the one thing.
step,
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. That's the one thing about porn I don't like is the fact that they lie to you.
Oh,
None of my wife's friends have ever tried to fuck me.
Really?
Swear.
I can see why.
Yeah, that hurts. that hurts. Now I'm starting to rethink it. Like, well,
Let me
maybe it happens to
assume-
other people, but just not me.
Your wife, she took what is it, convenience over like looks, right?
She took. Yeah, it had to be.
I assume that she's the prettier one.
She's definitely the prettier
yeah.
one.
Same here though too, man. Like my
Dude,
wife's
same here.
beautiful.
Yeah, I
Dude,
believe it.
I can't talk, dude. I see you keep saying boob, top, like I don't.
No, I know she's beautiful though. I checked out her Pornhub. So, yeah,
OnlyFans?
she's gorgeous. Yeah, I definitely.
Well, you're like
the
her
only
main
fan.
subscriber.
Send the tips.
This guy keeps sending roses all the time. I guess I'll like him. I'm like him back. It looks like he needs a friend.
You know what's really
Right.
weird? I found me and Fred actually did a reaction. We just didn't put it out, but it was funny. If you go on TikTok Live, some of the weirdest shit you'll see there, dude.
No,
You'll
no,
see some
that one's up.
weird
I
shit.
think it's up
I don't think we
somewhere.
put that one up. If you did, I don't know about it. But like, so we went through live. This is literally what we did.
Okay.
I went on the tablet we have and I just scrolled through live.
Yeah.
And I was like, look at the weird shit that's going on. It would be like a chick inside, like with her phone in a shower, and it'd be pointed like a certain way, so you can't see anything. And it's like, send me roses to reveal what's going on. And I was like, Fred, this isn't the only one. It gets better. So we scroll down and there was this other guy who was in this weird looking fucking room, dude. I don't know what was going on with this room.
I know.
And he was walking around growling and breaking shit. And it was live. And I was like, this guy's a serial killer, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling you, something's going on.
At least he's eating the outlet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It was fucking weird, dude. Like, he looked like the type. I'll tell you that much.
Right.
If you've ever been raped at night, he was the guy.
well, unfortunately, yes, but also during the day too, and midday.
That guy looked fucking crazy.
Yeah, he
But have you seen the other TikTok videos? It kind of bother me, man. Like some Chris Hansen shit, bro. Like you get
That's a
these
couple.
young kids on there, and definitely especially like little girls, and they'll get like fucking millions of likes. You'll see it, like they have 1 million likes, and all they're doing is holding their phone like this up here, and then they're acting like they're getting fucked.
What the hell?
Yeah,
Dude,
I've seen a couple of
I've
those.
seen
I haven't
those.
seen that yet.
That's exactly why I've gone off TikTok. I'm good.
I got
don't wanna
2,000
be-
followers. I can go live. So fuck it. That was me screaming in a
I'm
room,
good,
breaking
bro.
shit. By the way,
I told him the reason I didn't want to download TikTok in the first place is because the way that they presented it to us, like in regular commercials and shit, was always teenage girls dancing, and I was like, well, I don't want no part of that.
So do you also unsubscribe from Netflix too? Then
Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit was nuts.
That cuties thing?
Yeah,
That was
bro.
weird, dude. And the thing is
that was
I
weird.
watched that movie before it blew up, before people threw a fit about it. I was watching it, and I was like, what am I watching? Like, what is this? And
You're
then when
like,
I saw
what am I watching?
I
Right,
was.
right,
I was like,
right.
what's going on here? No, I watched it, and then like I was like, when that scene came up, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Turn that shit off. I was like, oh, I can't do this.
You don't even feel
No,
comfortable
this is-
watching it. If it
Right.
makes me feel uncomfortable just watching it,
Right.
Yeah.
like obviously there's something wrong with this thing, you know. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm a comic, dude. Like I love satire, I love bullshit and jokes, but
Right.
underage, like selling
100%.
underage kids like that, dude. Like you know what that was pushing.
Yep.
Yeah. I didn't even. I think I watched a trailer for it, and I was like, "This is a no for
Well,
me."
I just thought it was
I was
like,
like-
I didn't know what it was. I was like kids dancing or
Yeah,
Yeah.
like my
Just,
kids. I
win
have
a
3
dance
kids. Let's
contest or
let's watch this
something?
movie called Cuties. We'll see it's like a Save the Last Dance or
Yeah.
fucking Step Up or some shit like that. You
that
know,
would
That's exactly what. I
or
thought
You
it
Got
was gonna
Served, even like maybe something like that.
be. Yeah.
But no,
Yeah.
no, it was. Do you ever seen that one with Jimmy Kennedy, the dance competition?
Jimmy Kennedy.
Yeah, it's like a
Jamie
break
Kennedy?
dance competition, Jamie Kennedy movie that they did. I can't remember the
Oh
fucking
no,
name
I've
of
seen
it.
highlights of it, like on like little reels and stuff. but no, I
Yeah,
haven't seen
yeah,
it,
check
actually.
that shit out, bro.
Was it good?
It was good. It's better than Malibu's Most Wanted.
I hope so.
It was better than Son of the Mask too. That shit
That
was
was
garbage.
Garbage. Oh my god, that made me so sad.
It was so bad of a movie. I watched a 45-minute breakdown on YouTube of how bad of a movie it was.
Really? You thought it was
Yeah.
a bad movie?
Oh man,
Dude, it was. Are you kidding me? You got Jim Carrey in the original
Yeah.
Mask, right?
Icon.
And he played the character so well because it was
Yeah.
his character.
Right.
Yep.
I mean, it was all his mannerisms added to it, and it also was based off of the cartoonist. God damn it, the one that makes all the.
Uh,
It was a certain cartoonist that a lot of the movies based off
yeah,
of.
yeah.
And then with Son of Mask, they just went rampant and wild, dude. They
Right.
just like
Dude,
tried to
they-
bring in Norse mythology with Loki, which was barely mentioned in the first movie, and they ran with that instead.
Yeah.
So they had like Loki,
Yeah, Loki. And
Odin's son in it.
I thought it was okay. Well, I was a kid when I
Well, how
seen
old are
it,
you?
so I was a kid when I seen it.
How
so
old are you?
I'm 26.
Oh, okay, you're not too young, but yeah, I could see where that time frame at.
Yeah,
you were
I was a
younger.
kid,
I
so.
hated that movie so much that like my stepdad made me watch it. That was the crazy part. Like he was like, no, you got to see this movie. You got to see this movie. So I was like, all right, I'll watch it. I sat down and watched it, and I was like, I fucking hated this. And he was like, all right, good. I'm not the only one. Why would you let me watch this shit?
Dude, I like
an hour and a
shitty
half
movies
watching
though.
this
Watching
shit,
them
hoping I would
sometimes,
like it.
just to
Yeah,
talk
so-
shit about them.
What's the worst movie you ever seen?
Ooh, that's a hard one because there's a lot of bad movies.
There's a
A
lot of
worst movie I recently just seen was the Babadook. It's a new movie.
The Babadook.
The Babadook.
Babadook.
Yeah,
you didn't
it's-
like it?
No.
I liked it.
Oh, not Babadook. Sorry, it's a scary movie.
Yeah, the
it's
Babadook. It's like a shadow guy with a claw.
No, that's not it. I actually like that movie. It just
You
came,
liked that movie?
It was decent.
Movie. Okay.
Have you ever seen Vulgar?
No.
It was a Kevin Smith movie that he made. It's probably one of the worst movies I've seen, but it's also one of my favorites because it's one of the worst movies. But Vulgar was about. You ever seen Clerks?
Yeah.
You know the main guy, the fat guy,
Yeah.
Randall.
Yeah. Randall.
Not the blonde one. That's
I
Randall.
know who you're talking about.
But the other guy. But anyway, he's in it as the main actor, and pretty much he's a clown for a job. Like he goes to like birthday parties and shit. And so he started doing like a clown service, right? Thinking like,
God, I would watch that.
and so he gets pulled into like an apartment or hotel room and gets raped by like 3 of these like Southern ass dudes. Like they rape him and beat him, almost left him for dead, And then he goes back on like a vengeance thing, And it's like,
well, I was with it all the way up until the ass rape by
dude,
rednecks.
it's nuts,
And
man.
now I don't know if I'm
and
gonna
it's
watch
very
it.
shittily shot, but I mean, it's Kevin Smith, man. You gotta love his gold and some of his
that's
shit
true.
too.
There was another movie, I Spit on Your Grave, that was similar to that. I don't know if you've ever seen
That one was fucked.
That was a
the
fucked
shotgun in the
movie.
ass, bro, dude. I was like,
That was
oh,
my favorite part of the
I was
whole
like, get him,
movie.
bitch, get
I
him.
was like, yeah, fuck that guy.
He fucking deserves
even
every
the
bit of
slow
it.
dude got fucked.
Dude, when she like pretended to be dead and shit like that, that was
that
fucking
movie was
Bird
good
Box
movie.
is Bird Box is another one.
That's
I really
that's
hated.
one of my most hated movies. I
Bird
hated
Box? See, those are all new current ones, man. Like you gotta go back
yeah.
to the shitty filth that we had in the 80s and
My,
90s. Waxwork, you ever seen that one?
No, I was gonna say, what was that one?
What was that knockoff of Star Wars? But it was
Spaceballs?
Spaceballs.
Oh, fuck
Don't-
you!
don't
It was
talk shit.
awesome.
No.
Okay,
Listen. It's really it's like a bad good movie.
It's a satire film.
Yeah,
That's all
and
it is.
it's funny, but it's so stupid that you're like, this
The
is great.
Schwartz is with you.
Dude, you ever watch Airplane?
Yes.
Yes, like all
Yeah.
those
All of
Naked
those,
Gun.
Yeah.
Naked Gun, all of those are my favorite. I
The Jerk
love those fucking
with Steve
slapsticks.
Martin is a great one. It's an old
Jerk?
70s, like late 70s, early 80s, but called The Jerk. It is
Oh,
like
The
Steve
Jerk.
Martin with a big ass
Okay,
nose
yeah,
and
yeah,
shit
I
like
know The
that.
Jerk, yeah.
Yeah.
Grown Up was another one. That was a good one.
Grown Ups 1 was good. Grown Ups 2 was trash.
Which one is
No, not Grown Ups. It's called Grown Up. It was had Steve Martin in it. Yeah, it was pretty good.
God, now I feel like an asshole. Sorry, Steve. I don't remember that movie.
Yeah. It was, no, it didn't have Steve Martin in it. No, I'm lying. No, it had
Steve Carell?
No, I'm sorry. It's Big, not Grown Up. What the fuck am I talking
Big
about?
with Tom Hanks?
Big with Tom Hanks. Yeah.
Jeez. Oh, okay.
Oh,
My bad.
You're
Sorry.
close. You're
Barbarian.
Sorry. Yeah,
That's the movie.
I was trying to flip through too many movies.
It's a new
at
movie,
once.
a scary movie. It's in theaters right now. Barbarian. It's awful. Worst scary movie I've ever seen.
Oh, okay. I
It's-
won't watch it.
It's not good. And and it got a lot of good reviews, and I'm like, this is ass.
There was one movie I watched.
That was
we
Paranormal
were
Activity.
high as
I
fuck.
love Paranormal Activity.
Oh,
though.
and we watched this movie. It was about it was like something tunes. And like it was about these killer fucking cartoons from space.
Killer
Killer
Clowns
Clowns?
from Outer Space?
No, it wasn't Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It's similar. It's very
So
similar.
it's a
but
rip
it
off
was,
of that, but cartoon.
No, this was way older than that, Killer Clowns. So I couldn't even say it was a rip off. But it was so fucking weird. And I was so fucking high that I literally watched this movie laughing my ass off. They literally tried to make a scary movie, but it was so funny I couldn't help but laugh at it. I'll find out the name of it.
Give me the name
later,
and
then
send me
I'm
the
gonna
link
shoot
on
it
that
to you.
shit,
Yeah, I'll
bro.
definitely shoot it to you if I can. I'll find it. I always do. Yeah,
Man, this
I'm
shit,
pretty confident.
this is like, we went everywhere, man. We went every direction. We like
Oh,
shotgun blasted, like
Hey.
everything.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. I like it, though, man. I like it a lot.
Yeah, this is like ADHD therapy. for
You guys are
Oh.
so close, too. I definitely got to come back, man. Like, I'll definitely be down to come back.
always. You're
Yeah.
more than welcome.
Again. Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
And
about
I
to get
can,
rolling out?
soon, wife's already calling, so I'm just checking that. But
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
What time are we at? We still got about an hour?
We're at 47
Yeah,
minutes.
we got like
I
47.
can
minutes.
kill another 13 minutes, dude.
Yeah.
You guys, your episodes are typically like 1 hour and 20 minutes.
hour,
Hour and
yeah.
and a half, some
Hour and a
two.
half.
Just depends on how much
Yeah,
time
the
you got of
topics
day.
and sometimes
Topics.
there's some episodes we do where we just sit there and talk, and then we're just like, shit, that's 2 hours.
You know
we
what?
gotta go.
You know what? I want to get your opinion on this Aries Spears and Tiffany Haddish thing. I know you saw it. Everyone's seen it, and we already did a reaction to it.
It's gonna be up soon. So
I'll be honest with you, I have no clue about that situation. I have not looked
Okay, well,
into
we're not
it.
gonna go
I didn't even care. I just know that there was an issue between both of them, and then Aries Spears was wrong.
Well, all the charges were dropped, but the thing is,
they dropped the charges.
Yeah, they dropped the charges.
Really?
On them. Yeah, I just got that. I don't know what do you call it.
They dropped the charges when he
smart
paid
news.
probably like a few $1 million in fucking
Right.
Well,
restitution.
so the thing is like they shot this movie. It was supposed to be like a PSA for pedophilia, and like Tiffany Haddish played a mom, was a really shitty mom that kept leaving her kid with I think it was like the uncle. Right?
Yeah.
That's what Aries Spears played, the uncle, and the uncle was like doing a lot of weird, creepy shit, and it was like very insinuated that he was molesting this child, and the whole time the child was in this, like it towards the end, like the child started like having those feelings towards him. It got really dark and really fucked up and weird.
Okay.
And I don't even know if you can find the full thing online.
Yeah, they took
anymore.
the-
They
YouTube took
whole
the
thing
video down.
But like during this whole process, like this movie, when did that movie come out? Like, it just got
released, but it's been
had
made.
Been made like
a minute ago. I'll say 2-3 years ago. 4 or 5 years ago.
It was.
But now it's becoming a thing.
Because here's the thing: the mom of the kid who played in that movie was extorting Tiffany Haddish, and saying that if you don't give me money, and I'm going to release this movie. And it was on Aries Spears' website the whole time, and nobody paid attention to it because Aries Spears has been a thing in a while.
So the movie's already been out, and people can watch
nobody
it.
Paid attention to it. When she released it, all of a sudden it went out of nowhere. It blew up, and everybody was freaking out. And I personally hated it. I'm a fan of comedy, but there's a
that was not funny.
Like that is only done if it's funny.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the only way it works. You know that.
Yeah.
And so
molestation's hard to make funny.
It's really hard. That's why the people who do it, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you're an icon now.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Do it. No, by all
I got one. I got a good molestation
I'm ready.
joke.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I love telling this one on stage. I'm going to ask you guys this. Do you think you can get the gay molested out of you? Do you think you can get the gay molested out of you?
I don't.
Because for me, when I was 5, it's never going to feel as big. It's just like chasing a dragon nowadays, guys. Always searching for the bigger feeling, but it's never going to happen.
Yeah, I got to admit, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Once you've been gaped at 5, dude, it's never going to feel as big.
That's fucking hilarious. But either way,
True story.
like the way that goes, in my opinion, is if you're gonna do dark comedy, it has to be funny, or else it's a hit. It's a straight miss.
Yeah.
And they missed the mark by 1,000.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
They missed the mark so bad. And then like they at the end of it was my favorite part. At the end of this, they were like, PSA, watch who you leave your kids with. And I was like,
You could have just put
Yeah,
that-
don't leave your kids with Aries Spears.
could have
Right.
just did that. Yeah. don't ever leave your kids with Tiffany Haddish and Aries.
That's why I could
Spears.
never do those movies like that, or like commercials where it's like,
funny
I have
skits,
HIV, or
Right.
I'm a pedophile. You know, like those movies where you play like such a bad person. Like
Right.
that's like a stain on your record almost, man.
Oh no, some people
I
do
think
it good.
you make a great pedophile, honestly.
I
think
mean,
you have the face for it.
You know, technically statistics speak when like they're telling you as a kid, you know, like, oh, you went through all this trauma, by the way, you're statistically more likely to rape people. I'm like, at 13 going, really? Like, really?
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm a rapist now because I was raped? Like,
Right.
oh, God. Well, it's just more likely. I'm like, I don't think so. Like,
Right.
where the fuck are your numbers coming from? Like, God,
What kind
bro.
of weird shit you got going on in your house?
Dude, I had a weird therapist. He was a big guy, bro. Like, he was always sweating and shit like that, too. And he'd be sitting there telling him our horror stories, right? And I'm like, dude, why do you seem happy about this? Like, you're getting off to it, bro.
Right.
Like, it was pretty bad.
God, could you imagine being a therapist for children who have been molested and you're a child molester?
Not even just, you don't molest, but you just take what they say and you enjoy yourself from that. Ugh, that's gross.
That would be horrible.
I don't know what's worse. If you just take what they say and like you go home and beat off to that, or if you're just touching kids, which one's worse?
I don't know. Think about Subway, man. Their last big marketing icon was Jared, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that whole thing going down. Yeah.
The whole thing is it's always been Subway's fault for what he did. Because it wasn't like Jared could have touched those kids or himself if they didn't help him lose all that weight.
Oh. What does it say right here?
That's good. That's a good one.
I see you have good. What was it called? Like leading up to a joke.
Yeah, absolutely.
oh,
Yeah,
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 you're
yeah,
great.
Yeah, I try, man. I really try.
Yeah,
That's
he's been doing it for a while.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
not too long. Only a couple of years. I'm no one special. There's definitely a crowd of people that are way better than me, more talented. But I'm shooting up there, man. I'm just trying. Just
So
work,
what
work.
are you shooting for? Do you want to be in the Hall of Fame? Do you
No.
Wanna, do you just want a Netflix special?
Just want to find my dad, you know? Just want to find my dad. Past that, you know, whatever happens, happens, man. But
It's like, hey, why'd you retire? Oh, found my real dad.
if I could do this for a living and that's it, I'd be so happy. I would travel all day, just do that. If I get a Netflix special, cool. If I don't, I've plenty of comics that are on Netflix that are no good.
Yeah.
And they're not going anywhere from that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I mean, I'll keep doing what I'm doing. I know I'll network myself pretty big. And then, you know, if I'm just a big thing in Texas, cool. If I'm a big thing all around, cool. If I'm a big thing in the world, fuck yes. But honestly, I don't know if I want all that fame because
It's a lot that comes
when
with
you're
that.
married with kids and stuff like
Yeah.
that, like there's a lot of self-conscious things that come with getting more popular, you know.
Right.
And you got to explain to your wife, like, yeah, there might be like some like 45-year-old to 80-year-old cougar that's going to throw her away at me, you know. Like there's not very many. Comics not a sexy game, bro. Like
Right.
only person getting laid by like as a comic is Dane Cook. You know, have you seen
Really?
that? Dude, you didn't know that, bro? His wife's like 23 years old. They've been together for 5 years. They supposedly got together right when she turned 18.
Suppose it's always Supposedly.
They met at the Epstein Island, by the way.
I was just about to say that was the route I was going to take that.
Yeah. I mean, fuck it. I think
Yeah.
Dane Cook was responsible for his death, actually.
Damn.
Could you imagine?
It wasn't even for the Epstein Island stuff. It was just his bad jokes. He's like, I just don't need to listen to this
That's why he
anymore.
killed himself.
Yeah.
I don't know. Look, I don't know why everybody shit on Dane Cook that way. I don't think he deserved it. I think he had some great jokes.
You
Dude,
know
he
what it
had
was,
some
though,
funny
right?
shit.
It was the stolen jokes.
Really?
Oh, the Louis C.K. thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I do remember that.
That kind of put him down.
Yeah.
And then also his...
Louis C.K. even did it on his show. On yeah, I
and
remember
they
that.
did a whole apology thing for
Yeah,
it
they
with the
did a whole
tickets
thing.
and everything.
Yeah, I remember that was dope. That
But
was a
past
great
that,
little,
though, it was his box office hits. Like his box office for the movies that he was producing, they kept putting Dane Cook in movie after movie after movie, just playing himself.
yeah.
And eventually the box office kept dropping and dropping and dropping. So people stopped writing movies for you. He wasn't working on comedy material. But now he's back in the game and he's going strong again. I don't know if you've noticed that.
I actually watched this movie the other day, Employee of the Month. I watched it again, and I was like, I remember why I liked this.
Yeah, then you look at him in real life now, you're like, oh, the age has not been good to you.
Man, age is
Really?
hard.
I haven't seen him in
Can't run from
since
that.
movie, so.
Dude, he's like a roided out fucking stretched skin guy now.
Yeah.
Like you can tell that he has age, but like he stretched it. So
He's like he found a new age between 55
Yeah,
and
yeah, man.
6.
new
That was-
transformation.
That was Bill Burr's joke. Don't come after me. It was just funny. I just happened to think about it. Yeah.
I don't
Don't
know.
I look great? No. You look weird.
I don't know. All this is it's crazy, man. Like with comedy and how it works out. I mean, there's a guy named Ralph Barbosa, right? He just got an HBO special with like the Haw Comedy Festival and stuff like that. And he's only been in the game for 4 years.
Oh, okay.
And now he's blowing up. Like they're seeing a lot more with this whole COVID break and people coming back into it. You got guys that are like only in the game for 4 or 5 years and they're already getting big ass like hookups, you know?
Damn.
The dude named AJ Wilkerson, he's has like shaking where he shakes a bunch like that, cerebral palsy or something like
Oh.
that.
Oh, yeah. Cerebral palsy, yeah. I
He was
know.
doing a fucking little showcase and Jason Mewes happened to see him and picked him up and took him on a whole tour.
Wouldn't he? Oh, no, that's not the same guy I'm thinking of. Because there was a guy I was thinking of that did Last Comic Standing, and he won it.
You think of the other guy? No, he has like long blonde
Yeah, he has
hair.
long blonde hair.
That's different guy, but
He's still funny.
Same
though.
kind of
Oh my
situation.
God, that guy was hilarious, dude.
I think did he die?
No, he's still alive.
Is he? So- no.
He did this. He did this thing where they would so after. I don't know if you ever watched Last Comic Standing, but at the end of it, he would
I
stand
know
on
of it. I
stage
just haven't watched
and they would answer questions the judges were throwing at him. And he was sitting in the back, and she goes, so what would you do? She was like, what would you do if you weren't doing comedy? He was like, what would I gotta do? Work at the airport? Fucking everybody
Dude,
just started
dude.
rolling, bro. It's so
I'm gonna have to check that
funny,
out.
man. Oh my god, I love that guy. That guy's funny.
Oh, and I was gonna tell you guys from that joke I was talking about the failed abortions. It's crazy because with Texas's new policies, there's been a hell of a rise in cleft lips.
Yeah, I can see that.
But surprisingly enough, not as many raptor arms as you would think.
Raptor arms. I like that.
I love it. You guys are just letting me do all my jokes, man. I take it. Like you heard like half of my set now.
Oh my god.
my
I
God.
fucking love it. You know what? I think we should go ahead and cut it as is. I don't want you to get in too much trouble.
Nah, it's all good, man. Like, you got anything else to say? Any questions?
No, man.
I think- yeah,
I think you pretty much covered
Yeah, the
everything.
the
I love the
questions.
material.
Yeah.
I
Thank
love
you,
the
thank you.
material.
Yeah.
I know you walked that line. So
I do, and I think that for I'll give a PSA to all comics. Biggest thing is if you think cookie cutter is going to make it, it's not.
Yeah.
You need to be your own voice. You
Yeah.
can't. Not everyone
Yeah.
needs to know about how shitty Spirit Airlines is between
Right.
20 different comics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not everyone needs
Yeah.
to make a Michael Jackson joke. I mean, some originality would really help.
Yeah.
And
I
it
agree.
kind of separates you from the pack. And I think people are so scared nowadays to tiptoe on the line because of offending and getting PC culture, virtual signaling and all
and,
that.
and I've always been a voice for that. My thing is this though: if you're scared of that line, then maybe this isn't the line of work. for you.
Exactly.
Because the thing is that you have to take those hits, dude. I've taken plenty of hits.
We're
I've
the
taken
voice of
hits
society.
here on the
Right.
podcast.
We're the voice of society.
Yeah. And
When
we have
com-
every right to say what we want to say and joke about what we want to joke about. And then if you continuously get offended by it, then maybe you should just go kill yourself.
Or change something
be
about
offended by that,
yourself.
bitch.
Change something about yourself. Change the stereotype that you feel like maybe you
I don't
fall
understand
into
why,
or something.
But the thing is like the people who are in the groups we talk about, or the people that are like, that are in the crowd, and we're talking about the one guy. The one guy's not the one that's offended. It's everybody else. Like, why are you getting offended for other people?
I think that's you know what's crazy? I recently watched a
I don't know,
video
it's
about
weird.
this guy, right? He goes around dressing in other cultures. So he dressed up in like a whole like mariachi band outfit, and he walked around LA, and everybody was like, "Oh,
Yeah, I saw
you
that.
can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't do that. That's offensive." Then he went to
He went
like
to Mexico.
Mexico, and they were like, "Bro, you
They
dressed."
were like, "You killed it."
Yeah, your
Hey,
outfit
that's
is
awesome.
dope.
I
Like
love
they were
that,
not
yeah.
offended.
I love the hat.
Yeah.
Well, my thing is though, with any of that though, like if you have an opinion that's not based on anything that's personal to you, like when you got some white person going, "Hey, you shouldn't do that," and then he goes to Mexico, it's like, "Oh, you're fine," you know what I'm saying? Like it's like stay in your lane.
Right.
That's all you
agree.
gotta do. Stay in your lane.
I
I
agree.
don't need you to like say for me like he says something racist, you know, I'm like, "Hey, bro, like he's gonna get really offended by that," and you're not offended.
Right.
Yeah.
Then why the hell am I pointing it out? I'm just
Right.
pointing something out that I assume was negative based on predeterminations, based on what society is telling me is negative. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I got my black card with a few of my friends. I do, but I'm also 6%.
Right.
Yeah, there you go, motherfuckers.
Oh shit.
I was on stage one time. I was a Good Time Daiquiri, which is pretty close from here, and it's an all black club. It's pretty much a pretty much just all African stage. Like you're gonna only deal with black people, like right? So they tell you that, and you go in there, and I remember the first thing I said was like, "Hey guys, how much black is enough?"
Bro, I would, bro. Oh
What'd you
my
say?
God, that would be
I
so
said
loud.
I was like, you know, and funny enough, one of the comedians there was Adrian Johnson. He was like, "Go ahead." I don't know about these guys, but go ahead. I was like, 6% is enough, you know? Like, do I need to be 10%? He's like, "Hey, anything that has a little bit of black in it, you're black. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
Just done." Besides you, man, that 0.1 ain't shit.
Yeah, that'll
I know.
You look like Whitey from Me, Myself, and Irene, by the way.
But-
All you need is that little focal lens, bro.
Yeah, he looks like a giant Q-tip.
Oh my God.
I've been wanting to say it the whole show, bro.
You know
my
what's
God.
crazy? Because he does.
He does. I really thought I was like, man, maybe that's the dude from Me, Myself, and Irene. Like,
No,
Good
I
for him
wish.
getting
At
better
least he got
glasses.
paid. I didn't get paid to be this ugly, unfortunately.
Oh my
No.
God.
you're white though. Be happy.
I have a bit that I do, and instead of saying the N word, which is what is required for the bit, 'cause I don't give away my material. It's no offense, I just don't. And the thing is, instead of saying that, I just say insert N word here, and people laugh at it because they know I'm not going to say it.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Because because my joke has always been I was invited to the cookout, but I'm not allowed to flip the hot dogs. So you see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I was invited to the cookout, but I'm not allowed to cook.
That's a
So-
good one, actually. That's a good one.
Yeah, so that's the thing I use. I use it to my advantage because if you watch the podcast or if you even knew me in real life, dude, I have so many black friends. It's hard to find a white one.
Okay. I have one
know
comment
why,
about that
just
statement. Why is it we always got to lead to how many black friends we have for how we can act?
No, it's more.
around
It's
black
not,
people?
That's not even a shocking part. The more shocking part is I have no white friends. I don't know why. I just don't.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, and
Just
he's
don't
not
act.
lying. He's not lying.
He'll tell you.
I love how you have a black guy to validate
No,
you.
I'm just saying.
Is your black validation every time?
Dwight's like, what the fuck, bro?
But you're Middle Eastern. Remember? We had that conversation earlier.
Dwight's like, oh boy, what the fuck?
And the sad part is we look just alike, and I'm Brazilian, right?
Right.
So white and Brazilian makes Middle Eastern.
That's
Just so you
exactly
guys
how
know.
it works.
That's
Yeah,
just so
you
you
didn't
know. Didn't know. Found out later in life, though. Found out later. You know, the sad part is now the more that I talk about these things, the more people are like, yeah, you really do. Like, I thought you were Middle Eastern. Like, it's like, fuck, man. Even like, it's not like, it's crazy how like it happens all the time. Like, even white people. Like, I worked at a Ford dealership. I went to this old man, literally just looked at me, didn't say anything, and looked down. And then I got my manager coming up to me. He's like, hey, man, he doesn't like brown people. Like Middle Eastern. And my manager thought I was Middle Eastern. I was like, motherfucker. Like, fuck you.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah.
Like, I don't talk to you enough, obviously.
Right.
Damn, that's racism on another
Dude, yeah, I was in Weatherford, bro.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah.
yeah, Weatherford
you gotta do?
prosper. Those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's literally, they always, like, they start hanging the black guys in the back now, so no
Yeah.
one has to see it. You know,
Right.
it's not it looks good up front, and out
Right.
back is all the crazy shit. That's where they got the Get Out movie from, was Weatherford, right?
It's believable. Hell yeah.
Oh, shit. That's
Dude, it was
funny.
bad. I don't know, like, last 2 years ago, remember they were doing the fucking strikes and shit out there with all their guns and shit like that? I was like, oh, okay.
I'm gonna stay away from that.
Stay
area.
away from that area. Like, fuck yeah. It's like downtown Weatherford.
Last time I went through Weatherford, there was a Trump rally. So that's why when you said that, I was just like, oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it's this, There we go. This is my cord.
Yeah, we got to.
It's I got to get a new one.
Oh, okay. I assume just every time we say Trump, it starts fucking up.
Mike doesn't like that word.
Anytime I say anything right wing, it just goes crazy.
You know, it's funny is I'm a conservative comic.
Really?
I hate telling people out loud sometimes. It's hard to tell people that I'm a conservative comic. You know, it's military. You know how hard it is to go to the military?
Okay.
As a liberal, I came out as conservative because there was 1 month where we didn't get paid.
Really?
When the government shut down?
Oh, okay.
Back in 2010 or 11, I think it was.
I know.
Yeah, I remember
They literally
that.
pulled us out in formation. They're like, hey, guys, y'all aren't going to get paid. The government shut down. If you need money, we can get you a loan.
I would have.
Yeah, I was like, what about my car note, my cell phone bill? Like all these things.
Can I go home for this time?
No, we had to come in every day. Now, I will tell you, we did end up getting paid back. But still, the whole
at that
process,
moment,
dude.
yeah.
And then when you have any Republican in office for the military, when you're working in the military, every year the raise is so much higher. We get like a 3% to 4% raise.
You love Republicans, huh?
When Democrats are in office, that raise is like a 1.2 to 1.4 raise. So they just completely cut off our raises and it's supposed to increase every year because it's supposed to keep up with cost of living, things like that. And dude, most soldiers, man, don't make over $3,000 a month.
Oh shit!
Oh, I'm an independent, so I
did vote for Jill Stein, by the way, when she ran. That was 2 elections ago.
Good for you. I didn't. So.
Dude, she was awesome, bro. She was awesome.
No, I just didn't vote.
I'm a part of the problem. I voted for the wrong person.
I'm part of the problem. I didn't vote at all.
Well, I voted independent. I don't worry worse. I feel like independent people are like, we know it's not going to work out, but we're at the same time, we're like, fuck both parties.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, I don't like the idea of a split country.
Well, the whole time is it's not even an idea. It's what they're doing.
It's exactly what they're doing.
It's all propaganda to split us up so they can then do more.
Right.
You don't get me into my conspiracy theories, bro. I got all day. I'll be here for another 45 minutes telling you about how
I don't want you to get
9/11 was a false flag, like whatever you want, bro.
I don't want to go down that rabbit hole because I already agree with that. And the thing is like when I say shit like that, everybody just kind of walks away.
Dude, it doesn't matter. I just
stopped
commanders telling me in the army, in the military, like, nah, that was a false flag. We did it on purpose.
Damn.
He broke it down, dude. Like,
you heard it from the horse's mouth, man.
False flag.
I didn't say it. He did.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of reasons. Oil. Oh, that's it. That's it. That was literally what it was. Finishing Daddy's war.
Wow.
Is that your wallet?
No, but I'll take it.
Oh, I was going to say what?
Stupid.
Let's see how much money he's got in here.
Yeah, I was like, wait.
Absolutely nothing. You're
That
not
looks
gonna
exactly
find
like Chris's wallet.
Here, do you want my debt?
What are you talking about? I see bills coming out of that fucking pocket.
What, that little?
I'm a thief, bro.
That's a little. Oh, I didn't forget. Oh shit! I do got money in here.
Yeah.
$5. And something else.
Look at that, bro. Why'd you have to say anything? I've been eyeing that for like the whole episode. I was like,
You know,
I'm gonna slip
AirTag in
this,
it,
slip
right?
that, and call it a day.
Crazy.
Oh, I'm sorry I stole from you. Not really. Not sorry. I'll be back next week if you need me.
Right.
Come steal some more shit.
I'm gonna get a chain wallet next time you come. So
Dude,
make it.
I miss that style.
At least I can get jerked off before
I
you
should
go.
like that style.
Dude, I was Dickies, Converse, chain wallet.
I missed that too.
Studded belt.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I
Banty.
kind of missed that. I saw a guy. Swear to God, I'm glad we brought that up. I saw a guy while I was standing at 7-Eleven the other day, and I saw a guy that had the chain wallet. He had like the button-up black shirt, black pants, and I was looking at it and I was like, dude, I miss that so much. But what pissed me off is he had on white shoes.
No, see.
I was like, he almost.
He's a rebel. He doesn't complete the full.
You know what I miss? I miss wearing K-Swiss.
Really?
Hey,
I
K-Swiss
forgot
back in
about
the early
K-Swiss.
2000s went hard, okay?
Yeah.
Like K-Swiss had some good shoes. And then also, what was it? The fucking...
Sperry's?
No, there were the Nikes, the Cortezes.
I have a pair of Cortezes.
I was gonna say, I think Fred has a pair of those.
Yeah, those
I don't
Cortezes, bro. Those were hot back in the day, man. Like,
they're a size too small, so.
what size you?
10.5.
Fuck, man. Never mind.
They're 9.
I need 13s.
He just said, "What size you?" He said the shit with confidence. Too.
And
What
I
size you?
understood it.
Well, I saw a big black man. I assumed he was near my size. That's a hell of a stereotype.
Oh my
I'm
God.
sorry.
He said, "What size you?" Oh my God.
I was shooing you together. You knew what the
Right.
fuck I was saying. He got the message.
Right.
The white part of me was like, "It's Aries. What size are
Oh, don't be
you,
a grammar
sir?"
Nazi
my
here.
God.
Or Nazi in
my
general, but,
gosh.
you know.
Nazi in general. Oh,
Yeah,
fuck,
okay.
man. That's funny.
Right.
Oh, shit. I'll tell you what. I'm going to wrap this up because I want to get home and eat.
Yeah.
But it's been a pleasure, man.
Oh, it's
I
been
really
awesome.
appreciate you coming. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got anything you want to say? Shout out to your Instagram and all that shit.
Oh, yeah. Once again, look me up, man. Shawn Santos on Instagram. Shawn Santos on TikTok. Facebook's Robert Shawn Santos. And then from there, I think I don't know, YouTube, you can look me up at Shawn Santos. I'm all over a different podcast there, and obviously on your podcast now.
On your
Right.
So follow me. If you guys ever want some free tickets to some shows, I always post it all the time. So I'm always giving comps out too. So
Yeah, no, I'll definitely.
thank you guys for having me. I appreciate the drink and I appreciate the time.
Yeah, no, thank you, man.
Thank you, bro.
I really appreciate it.
No
Thank you
worries.
for
All right,
being
everybody, we'll see you guys later.
here. Peace.